Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Africa Unique. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and let's jump right into this video. Today, we're going to talk about integration versus segregation. Now, listen, I have been brought up my whole life with this concept of integration and how hard my ancestors fought for us to be integrated, right, with our education system, etc., etc. Now, I recently discovered that there is a whole dialogue out here in these streets about whether or not integration was the right thing to do. Come to find out, people out here in these streets feel that segregation was better for us after all. Honey, let me tell you something. That's deep. But it's something that we need to think about and chew on for a minute. Let's have an open and honest discussion. And I just kind of want to dive into where people's minds are with this whole thing, okay? So, there was a rapper that went on a show, and he had this to say. He says, his name is David Banner, and he says, I personally think that integration was the worst thing that ever happened to black people, even more than slavery. Now that's a mouthful. Ooh, let's take a minute on that one. He goes on to say, black people gave up ownership. We don't even have any say over how we teach our kids or the way that our children wear their hair when they go to public schools in a lot of cases. That's the end of that quote. So that's a mouthful. It's a lot to think about too. What y'all think? Like, what side of the issue are you on? Do you think that integration was better for the black community in the long run, or do you think that it should have stayed the way it was? In a sense, you are basically telling our ancestors that everything that they fought for was a waste of time. All the blood, sweat, and tears that went into trying to develop a sense of equality was a oops. Oh, y'all, that's deep for me. Let's talk about it in the discussion question. In the comment section. And, yeah, let's talk about it. I want to know, what are your thoughts? Do you agree with David Banner? Or do you think he dead wrong for that? Tell me what's on your mind. Your girl want to know. She want to know. So he did this back in, David Banner said this back in 2018. And he went on the show Sister Circle TV. And then he said this on Dr. Martin Luther King's Jr. Day. May I question the point or the sense in even trying to go retro? My husband always says, shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't. In other words, like, let's look forward. Let's look forward. Personally, okay, let me quit. I don't want to start no fire. But, how does attacking the past help us move in the future? I just want to know. Somebody tell me. Leave a comment in the description box.